pretty cool that they made a movie with the title of The Size of My Penis. Oh my God.
I can't even fucking read.
Oh
this is not a documentary of the war in Korea, but
TV
a
ratings.
dramatized story.
There's 2 TV ratings on top of each other.
This is G.
This is a TV re-release.
TVVGGG.
So the Good Life TV network may not have been the people who like broadcast this, which means there could have been. It was basically a rebroadcast.
Do you guys think there's gonna be commercials? Yeah, it's gonna be really good when you fucking detail the entire war. Oh my God, Joseph Stalin. When you detail the entire war for me beforehand, like I don't know about Korea. Is that Kazakhstan? Fuck yeah.
I get why they felt the need to advertise that this was not a documentary, because it feels like one.
It's boring as fuck like one.
It's funny to me because it kind of proves that nobody remembers the Korean War. Because, like, imagine if before Oppenheimer, they played a summary of why World War II happened. Or if before Apocalypse Now, they played a summary of why the Vietnam War happened. You know what I'm saying?
Did you say in the fun facts, did it come out in theaters?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it came out in theaters, got pulled or bombed or whatever. And then...
Oh, yeah. I didn't even hit you guys with the budget in the box office.
Oh, yeah.
Bad.
Incheon!
Exclamation point.
Dude, that's so tasteless.
Yeah,
$46 million budget, $5 million.
Oh, man.
The budget for the movie was only supposed to be $11 million, if I'm not remembering.
You did say it went
correctly.
4 times over, so that would track.
So even if it made or cost $11 million, it still would have bombed mad money.
This formation sucks.
Formation, they're just running in random lines.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dog. It's
No.
like, fuck a formation, just go.
Laurence Olivier was a big name, but he was at the tail end of his career because he was 70. He was 72 years old.
All right, extras, everyone grab your hat and your plastic gun and just pick a direction. Just go. Full send. Recording right now.
That guy didn't even have a gun.
Fuck it. Fist fight the enemy or something.
Here's what I know about the Korean War. North invaded the South, pushed them pretty far back. America got involved, pushed the North pretty far back into China. China got involved. They ended up exactly where they fucking started.
What is it good for?
Absolutely nothing.
Say it again! A small village 10 miles away, Sunday. 10 miles away from what?
There's so many, like, less words you'd need to just name the village.
You also don't need to name the village.
You also don't need to name the village.
Have I ever laid anything but the best on you?
He's overdubbed.
Oh, of course. Overdubbed, but still has a very strong accent.
It is a Terence Young movie, you're right.
Oh my God.
That's what they
He's
do.
the king of overdubbing. We forgot.
Listen,
It sounds like they're about 10 miles away.
Approximately. On Sunday, I have to stare at Good Life TV network the entire runtime.
You're watching Incheon on Good Life TV.
It's rated TVG, directly over TVPG.
Dude, rated G is weird for a war film.
Well, it wasn't, because it said TVPG
but that
beneath
means
TVG.
film G.
What fascinates me about that is that means that was hard burned into the footage by the original
Yes.
broadcasters.
Had to have been. And then they rebroadcast it and didn't care that their logo was over that logo. Also, that means that each network chose their own rating, right?
Yeah.
Is this guy drunk?
Well, I mean, ratings also changed, so they might have broadcast it before. Well,
This is definitely the 80s. This tube television. So I've seen the metrics. Most of our viewers watch this on their phones. Viewers, you gotta really appreciate this on the 86-inch television. This postage stamp
you
quality.
can really
just-
taste the pixels.
That is not the sound of tank. It went pew!
It's like a laser. Crazy, because like if somebody didn't record their TV one day, Incheon would be gone. There would be no Incheon.
Be the lost media. And you know what? I think the world would be better off for it.
We couldn't do our show. We'd have to skip the worst picture this year.
Oh, no. We'd
If it
have
was-
to skip a bad movie.
I picked a
Listen.
different worst picture to watch.
You guys liked Mommy Dearest.
It was better.
It was
like
better. Okay. It was better than Chariots of Fire.
That's
a low
true.
bar.
That's big true. I hated both of those movies.
That's how boring this movie is. We're talking about the last worst picture winner.
I like the last worst picture winner better.
That's okay. We can talk about the last Best Picture winner. Let's go. Chariots of Fire, guys.
What
Come on.
happened in
I
Chariots
don't
of
fucking
Fire?
know.
It's been a while.
There was
ran.
that scene I like
Running.
where they ran with the
Running
clock
around the
tower.
triangle, yeah.
It's about running.
But the problem was he was religious. So the
And he
running
couldn't run on Sundays.
he couldn't
That's
run
right. That was the
Sunday.
big con.
That
But they
was-
just switch. They just switch who was running in which race.
that was worth the 2+ hour runtime to figure that out. So every time it cuts to a new shot, I have to like squint to assess what I'm actually looking at.
Yeah.
And then I go,
it takes
oh,
a
we're,
minute.
we're outside.
All of the characters when they move, because you can see the
Oh my God. Anyways.
every person on screen when they move becomes a little more rectangular from like the fucking just bar lines, and they look like they're in Spider-Verse.
Kikuchiyo from Seven Samurais in this movie.
Oh, shit.
He's the bastard sword guy.
Oh no.
Big sword guy.
Big sword guy. I'll be honest, I know like one character in this film.
In this film?
No, as in like that's who I'm aware of. It's this guy. He's likes Japan.
This is Korea.
This is Korea.
Fuck.
Fucking Jesus,
He
man.
might also like Japan. We don't know.
I mean, based on how he kissed that woman.
That is Seven Samurai. Right
That's
there.
him?
Yep.
That's Kikuchiyo.
It's
I
just
can see it. I can see it.
26 years older.
I can see it.
I mean, the quality's so bad you can probably see anyone and anyone.
Wait, is that a behind-the-scenes set photo from Incheon?
Yeah.
Why is that in like 1080p?
It's like 4K. Yeah. Can I just say, rated PG. Also, like, the entirety of this film has been them slaughtering Koreans and nothing else.
You know what the best part is? It's not racist because the people slaughtering them are also Koreans.
Does the brass know? Well,
Is that Richard Roundtree? Is that Shaft?
It is.
Yes!
That's definitely. I'd recognize that fucking mustache anywhere.
It's just a dark blob. I can't fucking tell anything.
fucking
Oh my
racist.
god. It's not racist. I can't tell.
Jake has a point. We were watching 8 Pixels. Y'all stay cool now.
That's not the right one.
Steel? Is Richard Roundtree also in Steel? Am I
Yes,
making that up?
that's why.
That's
yes,
why I said that.
That's the connection.
Yeah.
Because
You're
Steel,
so fucking
there's a
retarded.
scene
You
in that
don't even know
film
how your own brain works.
where Steel has the hammer and he just built it, and
Just said it to Richard Roundtree.
and
yeah.
Richard Roundtree's like, my favorite part is the shaft.
I can't
Yes!
read that. The Daiichi
Ichi
building,
Tokyo General
Oh,
MacArthur's
Jake, they're in
headquarters.
Japan.
10 minutes away in
Tokyo's
Sunday.
in Japan. You got it.
Fuck yeah!
Sunday.
He likes Japan. I win.
He likes to party.
We never disagreed that he likes Japan. It was just in that moment he was in Korea.
I closed my eyes and threw the dart and it hit the board somewhere. Dude, I could probably upload this film. No consequences.
We should try it.
I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna save Incheon.
What are they gonna do? Copyright it? It's nowhere else.
We should Nicole Kidman it where we just upload the raw content.
Oh
Radio.
my
We haven't
god.
said a lot of slurs yet, have we?
This guy's hair looks like it's painted on his head.
Pick from politicians.
That's Laurence Olivier. Oh my god. I didn't even think about it.
I didn't even hear what he said.
That's such politician.
No, after that. I can tell it's Laurence Olivier from the A on his chest.
Laurence Olivier.
Confident or is it the time? I look like Russia.
Did you see that?
He hit him on the head to make him fire.
Mud,
That's
I'll-
so funny. He pressed him like a fucking button.
Mud, I'm gonna be honest. No, I didn't.
Okay, so these two guys are sitting in the trench, right? I'm gonna verbally describe it. to
Yeah,
you 'cause
please.
There's nothing else going on.
Yep.
Two guys are sitting in the trench. One of them's holding like an RP, like a shoulder-mounted rocket, right? Dude sitting next to him puts his hand up, lowers his hand, and presses on the dude's helmet like he's a button, and the dude holding the rocket fires
He
it.
pressed him like a button, which is arguably
That-
the funniest thing in the movie.
Literally went beep.
That's what extras thought war was.
Yo, this haircut goes so 1960s.
Hey, that haircut had your grandfather having 18 kids, all right?
I believe my grandmother's probably had that haircut before.
I'm gonna be honest, not even King Arthur pulling me out with that haircut, bro.
Also, my grandparents only had 5 kids. He was
Only
a
5.
He was a brother of 13.
One
So-
would financially cripple us when we both work full time.
Is this movie almost over?
Oh, yeah. Here, let me get a runtime check here. We're fucking 25 minutes in. If Incheon was 25 minutes, it would not be the worst picture of the year.
So I would like to point out that man fled from his car to avoid being shot, right? He laid down on the side of the road, still exposed, and pretty close to the car. So if they shoot the car and blow up the car, he's in the blast radius. So what is the point of getting out of the car?
I think that it is a
10.
remarkable spectacle.
Steam train too.
The fact
on.
that they wasted so much money to do so much.
He barely got out of the way.
What the
What's
fuck?
wrong with you?
He almost just died on camera.
You are standing way too close to that train that is backing up. There was a shot earlier of a vehicle that blew up, and I'm like, they actually blew that vehicle up. Or at
Yeah.
least they made a miniature that looked really good and blew it up.
I think they went full force. It's
Like,
full-
I think the production design on this film's not that bad.
If I went to war with Korea, you'd never be able to make me leave.
Like, not even King Arthur
Not
pulling
even-
me out.
Like, they'd be like, a Vietnam War, get on top of the building, it's the last chopper. Nah, I'm surrounded by Vietnamese women. I'm actually all set.
I'm going to go become a world champion Russian roulette
I'm gonna
player.
go become a world champion dad.
Who's the most champion dad? Genghis Khan?
The Nick Cannon, probably.
Yeah, I was going to say Nick Cannon.
Fucking Al Pacino, he just had a kid when he was 80. That's pretty base.
That is pretty dad. So when we say world champion dad, we just mean like...
Is it most kids?
Hold on, hold on. If it's tenure, Al Pacino wins.
No, Genghis Khan did it until he fucking died.
He's not still doing it.
Yeah, but he did it a lot.
Genghis Khan did not live to 80. Look that up.
But Genghis Khan...
Life expectancy shit
so
back then.
Here's the thing. Genghis Khan did not live to 80. You are fully correct. However, there is a full percentage point of the population that is related to him.
I said by tenure.
Also, he was 65.
There's a lot of production. I can't give it a 0.
No, the
production design's pretty good.
The production design's really good. The costuming, like
the costuming's decent.
Like everything I'm watching on the screen.
It's hard to judge the costumes because I can't fucking see how.
No, it's not that bad. I can tell. I've watched Tube TV before.
It's just boring.
Right. It's the problem with the movie is
I don't understand who these people are. I think the problem is we're missing a Korean perspective.
Well, no, there's the girl that he kisses sometimes and it cuts away from her.
She hasn't been in the movie in 20 minutes.
Has Laurence Olivier been in this film?
He's been in it a little bit.
He's the dude with the fucking
He's the old guy with the painted haircut.
Oh, okay.
This is exactly what I'm saying about there's no Korean perspective in the fucking Korean War.
He said, I've never killed someone. He goes, well, you're going to or you're going to die. That's a fucking emotionally impactful, jarring
This is them
scene.
like forcing civilians to join the army. This is a good scene. And look at him.
He's haunted. That's a great scene. And it just hard cuts.
I don't think
it did not. It froze frame.
That was not my fault. I think that's the file.
I know.
Laurence Olivier in the film.
Oh.
He's this one.
That also just doesn't look like MacArthur.
I'll
Like
agree.
at all.
That was the first like genuinely interesting scene.
That was a great
and
scene.
they just cut before getting to all the interesting stuff.
Just fine, Mr. President.
Just fine, Mr. President.
Oh my God, who is the president during the Korean War right now? Go.
50s, that would be Eisenhower. You know I know my shit, man.
My guy.
The United Nations have authorized me to let you...
Oh, that sounds like Eisenhower,
It does
too.
sound like him. You're right. You're right.
So
Thank you, Dwight.
with the Oscars, the reason
guy.
I kind of like the Oscars is that the people deciding who gets nominated and
Are
wins
from their own...
are from the categories. Like they're the people working in the industry. I believe the Razzies, you can just pay like $7.
You can. We talked about joining the Razzies.
You can just join the Razzies and vote for all your stuff you want to
Now,
win.
to be fair, right? Like the movies that they so far that we've watched have been bad, right? Like,
Sure.
I understand the voting process on all of them. I feel like at some point we're gonna go, all right, I've seen movies worse than that this year.
Do you guys think there's a better way to do the Razzies than just anyone can pay
No,
and choose?
No, because there is a level to the Razzies that is a little mean-spirited.
Yes, thank you, Mud. I was about to say the same thing. It's just shitting on something.
Yeah.
And they're not going to make an official award, like
Of course
even
not.
a semi-official.
Of course
that
not.
is shitting on something.
It's just mean.
You can't replicate what the Oscars do for Razzies because that's
Yeah.
very low class. Obviously,
Yeah.
vote on which one you think your peers did the worst on. That's
Yeah.
the worst possible way to do that.
it's public humiliation.
yeah, there's no way that would happen.
So
So I buy it in like the sense that it's just like taking the fun out of Hollywood. You know, that's fine.
It's taking the piss out of something.
Yeah, why not?
Because all these people take themselves very seriously, and then they make Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey. That hair part is fucking
Yeah, it's
crazy.
bad.
It's so fake.
the Razzies now is probably the best way it can be because the alternative is it's like a group of 10 critics that don't like things and they're just picking random things.
They gave
It's
this
like-
man the worst fade I've ever seen.
It's not even a
It's
fade,
not,
dog. That's
man.
like,
Just
what's
let
that
it go.
spray on hair shit? Remember that shit? Remember
This
the spray?
man, this man got Turbo Bosley.
I'm sorry, Jake. What did you say again? I had a point, and then I ignored
I was
you.
saying that I think the way the Razzies are now is probably the best form of the Razzies.
I think that's the only way you can do it.
It is.
because
It's
the
the only way you can
alternative
do
is
it.
that it's a group of small critics that don't like anything.
Yeah,
and they
it's
just
like-
pick what they don't like.
It would basically be, you know, those like YouTube movie review channels that only exist to hate on movies.
Yes, I hate them.
God, they're just like, it's like, do you like
Do you like
like
movies?
this?
Why do you watch movies? Like, what the fuck?
Do you like anything?
I gotta get the door open.
Buddy!
Wait a minute. Can't get the door open. I'm sorry.
Who is this child? Like, I know she just picked up these random children, but like,
Oh my God, that was a good scene because he was robbing her. Well, not robbing her, but
he
like
was malicious intenting her.
So is
Yeah.
it like every 10 scenes, the 11th is actually pretty good?
So there are good parts of this movie, actually. Like
Yes.
these scenes like this, where you get like a clearly occupied country requisitioning things from civilians, you know.
and
the whole,
now we're here.
and now she's in like trauma, grief, like
haha,
I
the
didn't wanna
car
do that.
broke down. Cross your fingers. Hope it works. We're only fleeing an active war zone. Suwon Airport, 30 miles south of Seoul. That was so bad. Oh my God, I wish either of you were looking at the screen
was
for
it
that.
the cardboard plane?
No.
There's cardboard cutout planes.
We're not going to notice.
Yeah, we will.
That guy just drove there voluntarily.
There was no explosion. One guy flew backwards, and then all the other guys flew backwards, even though they were all sitting next to each other.
Oh, Busan. I know where that is.
Yeah, they made a movie about it.
Yeah.
He's got makeup on, and it's like bad makeup.
Yep.
It's obvious
The
makeup.
girls who draw on their eyebrows.
Yeah, you're right. It's
His
so
eyebrows
bad.
are like little
Oh, it
worms.
looks so bad. It's so sad.
There was no sound when he just talked to him.
I saw.
What did he say?
I'm sure that says Incheon.
It says Chun.
No, it says Olsen, like the twins.
Oh no. One tank. We're fucked. You think you could beat a tank in a fight with prep time?
Wait, what?
That's the dumbest question you've ever
Okay.
asked.
Is
The answer's yes, by the way.
is
because
the
he just
tank
make it
manned?
explosive.
Is
Yes.
the tank have someone in it?
Yeah.
One guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
But like, no, it'd be. I
Well,
think
you
it's
need
a
you need a crew. You
two
need
or
a tank
three?
crew, 2 to 3 people.
Yeah.
You need
So,
a driver, a gunner,
But
and then
with
a
prep
spotter.
time, if you know routes that they're going, you can like improvise explosives.
What's the context? Is it like a huge area?
No, I'd say like a smaller area because it's a tank.
What is a small area?
How am I supposed to guide
Like-
it through a small area and
like-
control
God,
it?
this conversation.
Jake's yard with no house.
That's so small.
So I'm supposed to plant landmines in Jake's yard.
If I go like on the side of the tank where you can't aim the gun down.
Can we pause for just a second, this dumbass conversation? Can we appreciate how, like, big scale this is?
Yeah, it's
This
really
is actually,
well
like,
produced.
look at these explosions. Like, that's...
First of all, I'd like to point out that you were heavily invested in the deadbeat dad conversation.
I was. That was more investing than, can you beat a tank with prep time?
No, tank is way more interesting.
Point is, I think we should take a moment to highlight the
No, Mud is
production
right.
value of this scene.
This scene, it feels inconsequential because we've seen so many Korean people just getting shot
That's
the entire movie for no
kind of
reason.
how I feel. Where
But
I've been
it
watching
is
this over and over again.
visually impressive to watch.
Yeah, like, this is not cheap.
It's not cheap, and again, I appreciate the costs, but at the same time, this is all just like, yeah, I've been watching this.
I'm just saying, I've seen some shit war movies where they skimp on the fight parts.
Yeah.
I guess they didn't skimp because they spent 4 times their budget on it.
That being said, these extras really need to learn how to ragdoll better.
It only exists in tube TV scanned in on a Xerox in modern day. It looks like a dog, that map, with the eye
The
up
map
the
does
top
look
left.
like a dog.
Yep.
Or maybe a bear.
So angry. I want to know who has the rights today, because at the time,
To Incheon?
yeah,
hot quality
distributed
content.
by
Us.
MGM.
So Amazon?
If they've retained the rights for the 40+ years, which I don't think is true,
No, they
then
couldn't
yeah,
have.
they would have it today. Oh, so Laurence Olivier won for worst actor for this.
Which,
Interesting.
like, I don't think he's done a bad job. He's just barely in the film. This movie also won another Worst Picture Award. Stinkers Bad Movie Awards.
Stinkers Bad Movie.
It went from 1978 to 2006.
That's way too long. This movie's not even halfway over.
Can I find every Stinkers Bad Movie Award? The Stinkers Bad Movie Award for 1980 was not Can't Stop the Music. Can you guess what it is? It is a movie we all know about.
oh no.
Is it the other one?
1980.
Is it the other one that almost won Worst Picture?
No. I know what one you're talking about. It's the other musical.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
1980.
Rocky
Like-
2.
No. Popeye!
Oh,
Robin Williams Popeye.
Robin Williams.
I thought that was a
Popeye.
90s movie.
No, 1980. 1981, the movie we watched isn't even nominated.
Wow.
Tarzan the Ape Man won.
Whew.
The Bo Derek Tarzan the Ape Man film.
And then this one stinkers as well.
I haven't checked. 1982. Yup.
The Army Chief of Staff, Collins, on the way from Washington.
That was a bad cut. That was a bad cut.
Holy
Whoa.
shit!
That person stopped existing. Out of the mortal plane with you.
We have it that day, maximum high tide.
High tide also occurs on October 11th and November 3rd.
Who cares? It's like the most boring fucking war conversation ever.
The Marines have to land in Incheon Harbor itself. The sea walls are 20.
Is he overdubbed?
No. It's just flat.
Something's wrong.
Incheon is so far from the 8th Army in Busan.
That guy doesn't look like he sounds like that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, there's something wrong here.
It's Uncanny Valley.
It's uncanny audio.
Will not let us fail.
We're not going to.
Sounds like Joe Biden at the first debate.
Guys, let me just guess. Mommy Dearest, Incheon, Can't Stop the Music. Right?
Yeah.
Shut up.
I'm not even going to say no. Yeah, you're right.
That's fucking it.
No, you're fully right.
That's fully right.
This car's still chugging along. I thought this plot was over because we haven't seen her in like 40 minutes.
If I may, because I know we love focusing on Incheon, if I may talk about Chariots of Fire for a moment, why was being religious a problem with running on Sundays?
Because you have to rest on Sundays. You can't do anything.
Yes,
you
the
can't.
Lord's
Running
Day.
is something.
Can you get out of bed?
Yes.
They're not saying
So you
like,
can
oh,
walk.
do nothing all the time.
Jake-
But like, the act of running is his job. You are not supposed to work on the day of the Sabbath.
It's
Yeah.
a job. So if he wasn't getting paid for it, he could run of his own volition on Sundays.
Like
Sure,
for
man.
a pleasure, sure.
I'm just wondering where the line is drawn. Like,
It's a stupid line, and it's not drawn straight. It's very squiggly, and it's pedantic.
what if he forewent his salary and just worked, just ran on Sunday?
I think it'd still be considered an activity, so it would count.
he can't do any activities.
You're really not supposed to do anything outside of, like,
Go to church.
go to church and eat. Like,
Sometimes you can't even eat. So when people watched Chariots of Fire in the 80s, did the audience go, God, he's so brave for being Christian?
they
and
did.
also
They
not
went, oh,
running."
he's so brave.
He's
I
so
think
brave.
Ronald Reagan should watch this movie.
Oh, man, it's so good. In the White House, even though he's an actor, I don't know why.
You know what else we should do? Actively ignore the AIDS crisis.
Yes, definitely. Let's decide now, because we have 45 minutes. Where are we eating?
We should do Chili's.
I actually also really want Chili's.
I want fucking
All
chili.
right, we did it! Amazing.
Near the coast of Korea, 4th East at 11 p.m.
That is not 11 p.m. That is clearly morning.
It inched above zero earlier.
It inches above zero.
The middle part with like the battles and stuff, and some of the lady fleeing south were pretty okay.
I'll be
don't-
really honest. It's hanging on away from a zero by a thread.
yeah, seriously.
I don't dislike. So here's the thing, right? I don't think this is worst picture worthy, because
What?
let me hear me out.
Let him talk.
Because this is just a well-made movie with a mid-as-fuck script that's boring, right? We're only giving it a 1 because it's real long. So if I look at 1982 in film right now, you're really gonna fucking tell me, I just Googled the year 1982. What happened in the whole year? Right, you're telling me right now that this like semi-boring film, like there's going to be other films on this list that you look at and you're just like, oh my fucking
All right.
god.
Hang on. This movie is not well made. At all.
It's like the production value is high.
It
There
is
are
expensive.
There are some parts that are well made.
It is expensive. Everything about it is pretty much trash. Like, yes, the fighting and explosions is very, like, technically wow. That's it. There's nothing else. The acting is shit. The writing is shit. The camera choices are really funny. Some just are there, some cut, some zoom in, some zoom out. There's all kinds of fucking decisions that are just bogging everything down. I'm blown away, much like the pyrotechnics in this film, at how bad this movie really was on every level. I don't think it's a mid-movie with a bad script. I think it's a horrible train wreck.
I see. I just feel like there's other movies that I could watch this year, like Death Wish 2.
Is there anything other than the pyrotechnics and money that you enjoyed?
Richard Roundtree, because I like him.
I like that scene of the conscripts being forcibly enlisted into the North Korean
I also
army.
like that scene. That scene is actually excellent.
I started to like that scene, and then it just cut, and I never went back to that scene.
His Korean wife died, or his mistress.
I don't know, man.
I don't know.
And honestly, I don't care.
Yeah, 1.
Yeah, if she had a character, maybe I'd care about it.
He looks like Daniel Craig's James Bond.
I cannot wait to go to Chili's, dude. I'm so fucking hungry.
I want to go to Chili's so bad because it's something that isn't this film.
In Chili's.
We still have like 10 minutes.
This whole episode is just an ad for Chili's. Guys, go eat Chili's.
Guys, seriously, go eat Chili's.
They're not paying us. In fact, we are losing money tonight.
We're going to go pay them.
Ian, you said you would read the ads for the channel. Do our Chili's ad in the style of a YouTube ad.
I got you.
Yeah, hit us.
Chili's new chicken crispers, coming in 5 different flavors, including but not limited to honey barbecue, mango habanero, dog water. That's the hot quality content flavor of the month.
Dog water.
I love dog water.
Next to honey barbecue and then like normal ones.
Yeah, can I
dog
get
water.
can I get these wings? I'll take half dog water, half honey barbecue.
Hot quality content flavored wings would go crazy. It would be mild take. Like, oh man, what a mild
Nuclear radiation take.
nuclear hot take, guys. And then obviously the HQC wings, which are hot and quality.
Well,
And then-
no, hear me out. So there's mild take, hot take, nuclear take, and then for the absent joke one, the clown take.
The clown take wings.
Oh no!
They taste funny. They just taste funny.
What flavor is it? They taste funny.
Don't forget the polar end of the spectrum. We got the freezing cold take.
Freezing cold. They are uncooked raw wings.
They're like mint flavored.
We get
Sounds
them
like ass.
frozen from the manufacturer. Just hand them to you.
We literally hand you the industrial bag they come in.
The freezing cold take wings sound like they'd be like mint.
Okay.
The kind of shit
But-
that's made out of like thick plastic you can't breathe out of.
Let me ask you this. Oh my God, that's such a horrifying image.
Thank you.
If Burger King sold the uncooked frozen bags of nuggets for like barely more than they bought them for, as is, that shit's selling, right? There are people that'll cook those.
No, because Burger King. Now, if McDonald's did that shit, they'd be making money.
I concur with Ian. The big thing is Burger King's not good.
But like
Burger King
fast food
also has the
restaurants,
worst nuggets of
like
the three.
they'll sell their normal foods, but they could
See,
also
actually, so I nuclear hot take, Jake. Shut the fuck up. I'm gonna say this. Back when I did eat nuggets and meat, no, I disagree strongly. McDonald's actually has the worst fucking nuggets.
them
They're
shits are
trash,
fire.
dog.
No.
McDonald's nuggets are fucking rubber bullets.
Yeah, so is Burger King.
Nah, Burger
They're all
King's
rubber
better.
bullets.
Wendy's is the best, then Burger King, then 50 feet of shit, then McDonald's.
Wendy's when they're like,
Burger Kings
fresh.
are way worse. They're like the worst ones.
Wendy's when they're
Dude,
fresh
nah.
is fire. They have the best ones when they're fresh.
Nah, dude, McDonald's is ass, dog. They never like the breading is literally a fucking like pocket that the meat has been stuffed into.
Me
It's not
eating my
actual
chicken nugget
bread.
hot pocket.
It's never actually attached to the meat because it's just a fucking. Like,
I feel like. Can I say something about Incheon?
Yeah.
I feel like none of the characters in this movie are in the movie enough.
Yes.
I kind of agree.
And you don't know why? Because half the scenes are explosions in a battlefield.
It's unclear who the main character is. I get that it's probably
It's supposed to
this
be Laurence
motherfucker,
Olivier,
but it's
but, like,
not. He's
no.
not in the movie for like the
It's
first
not
30
Lawrence,
minutes.
because Lawrence shows up like not in the first half hour. It's fucking the other guy. The guy was like kissing the girl at the start, which is his main character
but
trait.
he's also not in the movie for most of it.
This hairline is atrocious.
That guy's most defining character trait is that he kissed somebody from Korea.
It's not any like there's no main character in this film.
Like, what else did he do that's significant in the film?
And Incheon, like
Sat next to Richard
the lead up to
Roundtree?
Incheon was so bad.
I think this movie is just a glorified. That's why Reagan loved it so much. It's glorified propaganda.
It is. It's fucking military propaganda.
Wait, so Reagan, did he have a copy of this film?
Probably.
Or
We
did
should
he
ask
have
the Reagan estate.
fucking this?
All silent, as America's greatest soldier is about to make a statement that may change history.
I can literally hear Reagan nutting in his pants.
Mud, is the Good Life TV network still around?
I'm checking.
I know, man.
Okay, Ian's checking.
The Good Life TV network has been under a lot of names. Nostalgia Channel, Nostalgia Television, Nostalgia Good TV, Good Life TV Network, American Life TV Network, U2 TV, and U2 America. They stopped existing in 2020.
Oh my god.
Huh.
End of a legend because they saved Incheon from not existing anymore.
Oh, this is the actual
Real
speech.
guy, yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Oh man, his hairline.
Oh, his hairline's bad.
It's
Yeah, his
bad
hairline was
anyway.
cracked, man.
So I think actually they might still be around because it says YTA TV. So they're just under a new name right now. YTA TV is still around. They have one show that I've heard of.
What are the shows?
Oh, there's a lot. So I'm just going to name the one I've heard of. Pawn Stars.
Ah!
One's on YTA TV.
Pawn Stars Network saved Incheon. That's fucking crazy.
Thank God for Pawn Stars.
Yeah, that's where Pawn Stars is airing right now.
Where are they now? Douglas MacArthur died and then endorsed this movie.
From the grave.
Guys, I'm thinking of one.
Yeah, we already. I feel like we've said our
Yeah,
piece.
definitely
15
a
days
one.
later, the whole North Korean army
Had been driven back across the third parallel,
Why was that on two separate screens?
leaving behind only prisoners and they're dead. But the soldiers, sailors, and airmen of the United Nations.
Like, why?
Let's wait. Okay, and the people of Korea also suffered
suffered
heavy
grievous
losses.
losses.
Now there's ...
...
The other ones didn't.
Yep. Losses that continue as the war went on. No shit.
Oh my god.
They should not be forgotten. Counterpoint, this movie's almost lost to time.
This movie should be forgotten. It almost was.
I already don't remember it. So,
One.
One.
We've already
Yeah.
said our piece.
Okay, fuck this movie. Let's go to Chili's.
Let's go to Chili's right now. Turn this video off and go to Chili's.
Sponsored!